Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at Totally Legit Recaps by DWK. This is going to be Season 8, Episode 13, The Mean Six. Now, I don't know anything about this episode because seriously, I'm so far behind on the show. I've actually wanted to get back into it because there's been so much DWK-ness. Yes, DWK has got me into My Little Pony. I'm certain that phrase will never come back to haunt me. Ever. He says while knowing explicitly that's not true. Yeah. Now, I just realized I forgot the name of the freaking changeling queen. Wow, Chrysalis. Yep. I don't know why I keep forgetting her name. It's like she's always playing other characters. That would be pretty changeling of her. You're right. That was a horrible setup for a horrible joke. I'm not regretting it. Future me, don't you dare cut that out. Have I been planning that joke all night because I thought it was funny and I just really got a laugh out of it? I really shouldn't, even though I knew that I still did it. Yes, I did. I have no regrets here. Future me. So we're just going to jump in and see where this goes. It's DWK, so the answer is always, we don't know. It's a giant what the F, man. That is everything he's ever done. Every time I try and make a prediction, it's always wrong, usually the exact opposite of what I think, and way weirder. Now, I've hit some of the weirdest episodes. That said, when I say some, I mean it's just assume sanity is a hill. Maybe 3/4 of the way down. But the next fourth is, I've been told the appropriate term is not a hill anymore. I don't quite get the reference, but I can take the inference, and I'm a little terrified. So let's just go find out what the hell I'm getting into. Because that might actually be accurate. I don't know where I'm getting into. I've heard there's a lot of stuff coming. So let's just dive right in. You guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up because TWK is amazing. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe because we're so freaking close to 50,000. I've been geeking out for a while now, and it's just so freaking cool to see this channel reach that mark. So I'm really freaking excited. Let's get started.
All I need is a piece of the pony.
Okay. When you're high from sniffing pony, and then you come down. Don't you just love that pony crash? Chrissy's back. Seriously,
Well,
okay,
who's
wow.
back again. Now, those of you who've been around here for a while know how
My Little Ponies. No second, Francis. 2016. I've been doing this for over 2 years. Whoa, dude. How long has he been doing this review? How long have I missed these? Oh, wow.
much I love Chrysalis and
Yes and yes.
I know. We have been planning this for quite some time.
what's going on here?
Which means you will be able to
Other than
use
adorableness?
them too.
Hey, Chrissy Doodle
Is she
Dandy,
being cute?
Who are you talking to there?
Why,
Oh my god, I'm sorry, did he just really... Oh god. I had to have seen that wrong. Yeah, no. He did the freaking blushing tree with the sweat drop in the freaking... Nani? Hello there, Mr. Tree. I just love how big and thick you are. Oh, wow. I realized I probably should have read that and then read it out loud because I realized in hindsight that was a... God. What do you call it when you're sexually harassing a tree? You know what? I think I just got the answer to my question. I really don't want to say that out loud.
Talking to there?
Why copies, Rarity? Because Princess Twilight and her friends control the elements of harmony.
Oh, you're hanging up pictures of ponies and talking to them like they're actually there. Well, all I can say is welcome to the club. There's free drinks and group weeping sessions every...
Also, I've been told Colt 45, besides being an amazing choice for, this show, is a real drink. So, yeah, no, hey, that's cool. Also, I just realized why they're... Oh, and the hand motion. Yeah, I just realized why he put her behind the desk because it looks like... yeah.
Friday. Anyways, you might be able to surmise Buggy Boo's been going through a rough patch ever
Stealing
since she
hair.
got glammed. She's been living out in the woods for God knows how many months.
Does Chrysalis shower? Even before she was on the run, I don't think that Changeling's hive had any bathrooms. Maybe that's why her hair looks so limp and greasy and stringy. Oh, God. So no longer is she the Changeling Queen, she's the Changeling Otaku? I mean, she's obsessively collecting pieces of people she's also obsessed with. That might be accurate. Huh. I was going to make a joke there, but that actually kind of checks out.
Reach that critical intersection of isolation, misanthropy, and psychological instability at which one of three things is bound to happen to a person. The first and most obvious is suicide, which for most of us is the best solution because, as you know, when we die, we go to Equestria, I promise. The problem is Chris is already there, and it doesn't seem to be working out,
really isn't.
So that's a no-go. The second option is taking responsibility for your fuck-ups, accepting the fact that in all likelihood, the majority of your misfortune is the result of your own poor character and laziness, and then trying to become a better person. But
it's so weird seeing her as a pony.
That. So the third option is this.
Thank you, Applejack. Thank you, Applejack. Thank you. Thank you.
I know it's him editing in, so there's that little beep, but it just, the more he highlights it, the more I'm like, yeah, no, this is legitimately kind of creepy. She's talking to pictures and hair. I was just going to brush over. It's like, oh, the villain's doing a villain thing. And now it's like, yeah, no, it's actually a little creepy. I'm legitimately creeped out right now. It's because DWK is focusing on and highlighting it. It seems to be growing, and this is weird function. And I wasn't expecting that. Mostly because it's so minor out of all the crazy shit that's ever happened in the show. Just regular stalking seems like should be a low bar, but it's getting creepier considering this is a former villain doing it. Yeah. Also, I finally just noticed she has very sharp teeth. I really never noticed that before. Yeah. The squeak. Whack-a-doodle ding-dong.
Tulpas. She's made 6 tulpas. Not only that, Chrissy's concocted some sort of unholy magic-fueled alchemy that can turn her imaginary friends into bootleg waifus. And she's like, all right, you dumb horse, listen up. We're gonna find the elements of harmony and use their power to put you bitches into mass production. Seeing as Equestria's main export is waifus, flooding the market with cheap knockoffs will destabilize its entire economy, causing civil unrest, which I will exploit by disguising myself as a pretty pony politician and
I'm sorry, I just, the alliteration there. The pretty politician. Isn't that basically Celestia? Kinda. Step 4, political subterfuge. Hello, my fellow ponies. Nay, I am one of you. My name is Counselor, oh God, Buggy Bottom. Your political looks bad, but I can fix it. Winnie. Is that a fez? Is that a pony wearing a fez? I don't think I've... Sorry, I'm being distracted by something stupid, but that's a... How come there's never been a fez pony? Fezzes are cool. Like bow ties. And if you get the reference, good on you.
Pandering to the disenfranchised masses. I'll whip them into a fervor, lead a rebellion, topple the equestrian government, and seize power. Then I can take away Starlight Glimmer's friends and ruin her life just like she did.
Oh.
Me. Why don't we just kill her?
One? Oh my. That was, quite the innuendo, you could even say. Also, little on the nose with that honestly accurate description of how you could whip up a political fervor. That's actually a little creepy that he made such a completely accurate analysis that actually does work in many situations. I'm just going to stop thinking about that one. Yeah, just not thinking about it. That's definitely the safe option. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, listen, that's not how evil plots work. There's got to be, like, machinations and subterfuge and shit, and then a big reveal where you're like, haha, remember me? And they're like, no! And then you rule the world and get all the hugs.
What happens if they don't remember you?
I meant servants, power and servants. gay. I say we break her spine and make her watch while we kill her friends. What is wrong with you guys? Bitch, you tell me. Anyway, well, Chrissy's doing whatever I just said.
Okay, one, I love just the little edit DWK is doing right here. Because it takes that really freaked out Chrissy face, but then it adds whatever evil Twilight did. Also, I love how he's explicitly making her less evil than them. Not because she's not trying, but because she's just not as good at it. And they're like immediately, yeah, let's just go straight to the murder. Yeah, we're going to really like it. It's going to be like, hey, you're going to watch your friends die. I'm going to be here watching you watch them. Yeah. I just love how it's the immediate jump of, I'm evil, blah, ha, 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 to I'm actually evil, and I'm going to enjoy it. It's just that juxtaposition that's actually fun to watch, at least in his portrayal.
Twiggles, Glimmy, and the crew are traveling into the woods to find an excuse to be in the woods. And Twiggy's like, I made a schedule for the thing we're doing. But Dashy's all,
yeah, done that.
I don't like those. I don't like loud noises. I do. Holy fuck. I like stuff, but I didn't bring it. I don't like stuff, but I did. Come on, Starlight, now it's your turn. Can't we just assume everyone's watched the show?
Yeah.
Why do you always have to be such a contrarian pain in the cunt, Starlight? Made you do it for me. Whoa. Well played. Next I like how in this episode, Glimmer finally feels like a legitimate part of the crew. All the ambivalence towards her is gone, and she's not constantly spouting horse remorse. She's just another part of this jambalaya of neurosis that is the main cast.
Obvious question. Why is she wearing pony hunting camo? That is, do ponies hunt? I mean, I don't think it's the military because they throw around magic princesses, so it doesn't really count. But I mean, everything seems to be alive, and the trees were people in some places, so who's to say they're not otherwise? And, I don't know why I'm getting hung up on hunting ponies and why he's not making more of a joke about that. I'm kind of surprised, actually, that DWK hasn't just like, hey, remember this part? Yeah, there's just a pony in a tree watching you. Yeah, no, he didn't do it. I do like how he's pointing out, yeah, you know how Glimmy's kind of been her own thing with her own little team of people who probably wouldn't be on a team, except they are, and they're definitely going down the entire, hey, we're the team of misfits who are actually misfits route. As opposed to we're the team of misfits who really don't explain why. We're kind of all popular and good looking with nothing wrong in our lives. So yeah, the other side. Granted, in this show, everyone has a lot wrong with their lives and are all kind of screwed up. But it's just cool to see, yeah, she's actually part of the team now instead of the hanger-on. It's just cool, even though she's literally just picking up the rear. Still stuck on the pony camo, though. Just throwing it out there. Don't judge.
So, meanwhile, Chrissy is realizing that all of her Tulpa golems are shitty people, and she's like, hey, stop being a bunch of pathetic assholes. Takes one to make one. God damn it, why don't you respect me? Because we're just parts of you, and you hate yourself? I don't hate myself, I hate Starlight Glimmer. Let me see, we got Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, and me. Technically, you're the Starlight Glimmer of the group. You know what? Exactly.
I missed that one. You can't be your own friend if you hate yourself. Oh, god damn. I forgot how dark this gets. Here's... She fucking goes.
First, now Fluttershy lost the behind us.
Twilight, stop whining. Holy shit. Everybody's getting lost and mixed up, and you're like, my retreat is off to a great start. Shut the fuck up. If you're gonna bitch, at least make it entertaining like Rarity does. Nobody wants to hear you passive-aggressively pissing and moaning.
You also have magic.
Breath. Jesus Christ, these little horses, man. You know, it's been so many years, and I've spent so many hours with these characters that they just feel like family members at this point, and every time I watch an episode I end up arguing with at least one of them. Then again, I can't really say shit.
I feel bad for yelling at Twiggles, so now you guys have to listen to a lecture. Also, a little thing about his comment on feeling like they're part of the family after so many years, that's actually one of the ultimate aspects of a show. Whenever you get to know a character, not just through the initial run, but whenever they become part of the family, just someone whose character you've grown to love and just enjoy seeing, Not just to see what they're doing, but just to see how they're doing, just because you enjoy seeing what's happening. That's a level that's really hard to reach. And long-running shows, either they do it or they become off, almost like a soap opera. Some people love soap operas. A lot of people think, okay, there's a point where you jump the shark. That point was too sane and you decided to go past it. Yeah, personal opinion on soap operas, don't at me. Mostly because I don't know what acting is. I probably should get up on the tech stuff, like the cool kids. Granted, I'm never cool, so we can ignore that part. But yeah, it's cool to see someone just flat out say, yeah, I enjoy the characters. They're feeling like family at this time. Which would also mean you're ignoring them. You also get really annoyed by them. But also, you really love to have them around. You'd be really upset if something happened, like the show ended. Which is, from what I heard, something that actually happened when the show ended. I haven't seen it. I don't actually know what any of that is about because I made a point to ignore it. Mostly because that would be spoilers, and I really would like to avoid that. So, yeah, it's just kind of cool to see him just getting into it and saying, yeah, it's family. You get pissed off, you can tear the shit out of them, but you also still love it at the end of the day. And it's just kind of cool to see that reflected here.
Shit, imagine what it's like to be Twilight Sparkle. And I don't mean like, ooh, I'm
Magic?
a pretty pony. That's my fetish, you fucking Think about what it would mean to live her life. Just a minute ago, you were this snippy, antisocial nerd girl working your way through Celestia's pony college, humping books from morning till dawn, and now, only a few years later, you are your entire nation's only competent ruler, as well as the leader of its primary defense force, which is comprised of this group of chicks who, despite being like family to you, are undeniably a bunch of crazy cunts. At least once a year, for going on a decade now, the world has nearly ended, often putting said friends in mortal danger and leaving it solely to you to rescue them and everyone else. Basically, there was one time it didn't all fall on your shoulders and you spent that day in a bucket full of changeling jit.
Oh, yeah. So she went from, very relatable student to, yeah, the world's going to end multiple times. You're the only competent leader, like he said, which is, yeah, no, he has highlighted Celestia has a lot of faults. Mostly it seems to be she's completely done with this shit but doesn't want to give up. But is also literally the wine-drinking soccer mom who decides, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but still does actually do her stuff, minus the major alcoholism. Basically that. Yeah, that's actually a good point. The show doesn't even show it until, it gets right off of her being the defense force. But, yeah, sorry, just as weird as this might sound, it never really occurred to me this is basically her life of, I'm in charge because everyone else can't or won't. And things are going to get fucked up. I love my friends, but they're also kind of fucked up. And so she's basically suffering from kid show to main character show of actual consequences. Granted, just that little pod looks distinctly uncomfortable to start with, so I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah. I forget it because it's such a cutesy show with little humorous aspects of friendship, magic, random shout-out episodes that are way too real to feel comfortable with. But then he's like, oh yeah, by the way, there's also world-ending threats that are kind of fridge horror if you really think about them. Yeah. Just puts it in perspective, which I never really did before, and now that it has, it's kind of justifiably what the fuck inducing. Like a lot of things TWK does, yeah.
Now it's the current year, and not only do you have 2 personal proteges to keep track
of,
she does
count.
An entire school that might start a war if you fuck it up. You have to be a ruler, a soldier, a teacher, and a role model all at the same time while staying sane enough to maintain these interpersonal relationships that have given your life meaning. So yeah, never mind, I'm full of shit. Twiggy, if you want to complain, you're entitled to it more than literally anyone else in the world.
Hate to say it, but
anyway,
yeah, kind of.
So Chrissy finally gets her shit together and finds the elements, and as usual realizes just a moment too late that she fucked up. See, as we all know these fucking things exist to protect Equestria, and nothing is more paramount to its security and prosperity than producing the choicest, highest quality cutie pies.
Nice,
So of
Mike.
course the elements are imbued with waifu quality control magic. As soon as the bootlegs get within range, they get turned into magic goo, and then wood comes out. Usually you get the wood first, and then the magic goo comes out, but whatever, suspension of disbelief.
And
Also,
the character's
who
dead. That is
fucking cares that they changed it from the leaked version? Stop getting mad about everything. Yeah, you guys. I'm talking to you. Stop getting mad about every fucking thing. Just enjoy the show.
Changed it
for
from
once.
the leaked version?
Jesus
Why? Oh, because they made it look like it was the actual
the main
pony,
seven
not
get to their campsite, it's
pony.
all fucked up, but they're just like, nah, that sucks, but whatevs, and that's what this all amounted to.
Wait, really?
Chrissy, congratulations, you managed to moderately inconvenience your mortal enemy. You know, Bugaboo's always been my favorite villain in the show, but it was mostly because she had an awesome design and a very sexy voice. My dick has a lot of say in my opinion.
Oh god, the
But
horn.
now, taken together with all her past appearances, this episode makes something very plain.
She's not good at this.
Chrysalis is a fucking loser, and I love it. She's bitter, lonely, has no self-awareness, fucks up everything she tries to do, and then blames it on everyone else.
Yeah. Even
Chrissy,
Discord has been a little better.
I love you, but you are
Little.
like the
Very little.
villainy equivalent of an incel.
Yeah.
God fucking help you, dude.
Oh god, there's a pony
God
incel.
fucking help you. No, listen, that's not how evil plots work. There's gotta be like machinations and subterfuge and shit, and then a big reveal where you're like, ha ha, remember me? And then they go like, oh no! And then you...
Okay, so I don't really get this episode. Mostly because having that little thing about, oh hey, we're all here, we're all gonna shout out ourselves, is bringing the main, I guess, 6+1? Yeah, sure. Kind of insulting when we realize the +1 still isn't Spike, but makes sense. He's too rational for the group. I just realized, having said that, no, that actually might be accurate. Yeah, he's never accidentally destroyed the world. He's done a lot of other stupid shit, but not that. I think the rest have all participated in world-ending events that were sometimes partially on their shoulders. Okay, man, could go either way. The reason he loves Chrissy so much, I'm just going to call her that instead of Chrysalis because it's just easier to say, I'm lazy, is because she's so horrible now. And it makes sense because great character design. Okay, yeah, the voice is kind of amazing. But she is legitimately exactly what he said. He's basically summing it up. Yes, she's the pony equivalent of an incel, which I have almost no doubt, was intentional on the part, or unintentional even, on the part of the creators of the original show, because there's a lot of things they'll put little shout-outs to. But I really don't think, hey, do you want to be really awesome? Let's make the main villain, who actually is really competent, kind of incompetent, but hides it by having a lot of manpower, and just smart enough to get away with it, but not smart enough to stay in the lead. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not. I kind of want to find out, but at the same time, I'm kind of wondering, do I want to find out? Yeah, it's weird. Just like most characters in the show, there's that redemption aspect, and she might have that later. I don't know. Usually seems to have that. I mean, Discord even had his variation of a redemption episode with Fluttershy. It was kind of cool just seeing him. It's like, oh yeah, I have to be chaotic, even though he tried very hard not to be for her. And there's like, no, don't, no. But it's so weird seeing a character who's just kind of just bad. Not like a bad character, but just bad as a person, or I guess pony bug thing. Yeah. It's just not something that happens very often. Even the bad guys aren't really bad. They're just themselves. Chrissy, though, she basically defeated herself in this aspect. She made a bunch of monsters. Trees, bunch of animate tree dolls. Pinocchio. She basically Pinocchio'd it, and they owned her. I know a lot of that was DWK, but it looked, at least based on my facial expressions, that it wasn't entirely DWK, which honestly makes the episode better. It's just cool seeing how she set herself up to fail because she didn't think out her plan, and then you see it, and it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It'd be crazier if it started mind controlling them, because that would be actually an acceptable amount of fridge whore for My Little Pony. Yeah, I've been trying to make a lot of jokes, and honestly, they're not working because I keep realizing halfway into it that no, that's kind of perfectly on par and accurate. Yeah, I'm actually more surprised now that I think about it, that the little replicants, let's just call it that, of the main six were, not mind controlled by the elements to be exactly what the elements needed them to be. Because, yeah, screw you have to represent. It's more, we will make you into what we need. The voice is required for that. It's a little awkward. I don't actually like using that voice because it kind of hurts the throat, but it's very required. It's in the contract. God. This is what happens when I drink coffee. And honestly, yes, I've been drinking a ton of it. I might have a problem. I'm not going to stop. Either way, though, you guys know the deal. There's a link below to the original video. Make sure to hit up because it's DWK. He was on par for this one, and I just really liked how he broke down Chrissy, how he just showed everything about her, and was very upfront. This is her character. She's a piece of shit, but she's fun, and she's a well-done piece of shit because she shows the juxtaposition of, hey, everyone else is kind of fucked up, but they try. This one is explicitly not going to, and she's going to fail because of it. Yeah. I just enjoy this one. It was not nearly as hard to watch as some of the previous ones, and for that I'm okay because we need a break from some of those episodes. Like, they're good, but yeah, DWK, when he wants to get hard, probably should have phrased that better, when he wants to hit hard, he does it. Sounds better that way, but yeah, I'm not gonna remember to edit that one out probably. Yeah, no. It's all the same. You guys know the deal. Link below. Hit it up. And I'll see you guys in the next one, when hopefully maybe we'll have 50,000 subscribers. It's getting so freaking close, man. I'm sorry, just geeking out still. It's been happening a lot. My wife is sick of it. Like, legitimately sick of it. I should probably speak quieter because if she hears it, I'm just keep it on the down low. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Adios.